I'm Danny Agosta with Steele Rubber Products. Today we're going to be working on this 1969 El Camino. We're going to be replacing the door weather strip on the passenger door as well as the door bumpers. You won't need many tools for this one, just something to tuck the rubber in, a tuck tool, or something not sharp, but that you can place the rubber into the channel, and that's going to be it. So we'll show you how to do it right here. So to remove this piece, the first thing you have to do is pull the top out of the channel. This is just placed in with pressure. So as you can see, it easily just removes by pulling it out. And this just pulls out all the way around the door, across the bottom. And we'll go back and remove any of these clips that stayed in the door. Now that we've got our door weather stripping off, one of the most important things to do with weather stripping is to check out your surface, see if it needs prep. A lot of times you'll run into old adhesive and you'll have to clean that off, old rubber. We recommend a 3M adhesive remover, and that's a spray on or a wipe on, and it just eats that stuff up and then you can scrape it off. We recommend our scraper tool. It's plastic, it won't gouge the paint, but this tool comes in handy for a lot of things. For this particular one, you can see there's not really any adhesive, just old primer. So we're just going to clean it up and make sure there's no dust or debris in the channels and that our surface is ready for the new rubber. One thing you want to double check is the orientation of the weather stripping. This weather stripping angles towards the vehicle, not away from the vehicle. So you want to check out your original and make sure that you're putting the rubber on the exact same way. This particular piece, you would know because once you get to the clips won't line up. And all I'm doing is tucking that side in and then working the rubber a little bit to make sure that piece that's in the channel sits exactly where it needs to. We'll continue this all the way down the door until we get to the clips. Alright, so now we're at the clips. We'll go ahead and start placing these. Sometimes these can be a little bit of a bugger because you're trying to push on something that has a really soft top. But if you need to, and the clips aren't going in, which these are going in pretty good right now, you can get something, piece of wood, or this tuck tool to press on top and place the pin. And we'll just continue to follow these along. Alright, so we just finished up our door weather strip. As you can see, we've got it tucked in all the way around in the channel. We've got all of our clips in, all across the bottom and the front. And one thing to note is if your weather stripping has clips and you want to use glue, you can go ahead and do that. If you're going to use glue on a door weather strip, just try to make sure you don't slam the door right afterwards. If that glue is not cured yet, give it some time to cure. If you're not in the garage, at least give it a couple hours where you can. Pick a nice day to do it. You want to make sure that glue is set before you put any kind of shear force on the rubber. For this, since it's just clips in a channel, we're good to go ahead and close the door. But before we do that, we're going to install our door bumpers. So for these, we're going to replace it with the new bumper. These are held in with these two little carrots, so we'll just pull it out. Sometimes the carrots will come with it, and sometimes it won't. So you can try to extract this, but if you want, you can just push it into the door. And for this particular project, that's all we're going to do. So to install this, like I said, the carrots just go into those holes. You may need some soapy water to get it in, but you can also use a tool that's not sharp. This is a rounded, just Allen wrench, and it goes into these holes and you can press the carrot that way. Again, make sure it's not sharp so you don't press through. But we will go ahead and install this. Just line up the holes. And use that tool to press it in. Kind of wiggle it around, make sure the carrots are in there fully. And you can check to the side and see that the carrots are in there. And that's it. All right, we've got our door all finished up. We've got our new door weather stripping on, the door bumpers. If you want to find the door weather stripping for your vehicle, you can go on our website, search by year, make, model, and body style, and everything we have for your vehicle will show up. To see more of our videos, check out our YouTube channel, and we have a whole bunch of how-tos on there. For now, we'll see you next time.